Hi, and a very good afternoon to you. It's Gene from maverickstar Observatory. We've updated the Earth health at a glance. If you want to go over to poleshiftnews.com, have a look. What you'll find, though, if you go over there, is there's not too much to be concerned with. The CO2 readings that we took this morning were probably the lowest in months that we've been doing this now. And, everything else is nominal. And it's good to know. Sometimes I think that's the case. At least you don't have to wonder whether the mainstream organisations are revealing the truth with regards to any of these aspects that we follow and collect the data on, because we're doing a good job here at the observatory in gathering that information for you. CO2 right now is in the mainstream media a big issue, and it shouldn't be, because there's no cause for the alarmism that is associated with it. We are wasting billions and billions of pounds every year on the topic of CO2, and that money could really be going to better causes. They have invested nothing, as far as I'm aware, in the magnetic pole reversal. Yet when the poles do reverse during that process, the magnetosphere is going to collapse, and 99% of the population of this world will be completely unaware of it. So I think you have to put your priorities in perspective, and right now that is not the case. If we look at the oxygen, we've got a massive reservoir of oxygen in our atmosphere, just under 21%. We don't just have an atmospheric oxygen monitor here at the observatory. We can use the alternative chemical method of deciding how much oxygen is in the atmosphere, as I've showed you before, using the graduated pipette and some wire wool soaked in a bit of mild acid. We can work out how much oxygen is in the atmosphere that route. But we've got the Illuminox sensor, which is one of the most sophisticated and latest oxygen sensors in some equipment that was built here at the observatory to monitor that for us. You can see the latest magnetic pole position that was taken a few days ago now, and we'll be doing it again in another 12 or so days for you guys, so to keep you informed of to where the poles are at that particular time. Radiation background count is normal, and again doesn't really change. It's at 0.15 microsieverts, which is very low. The volcanoes that are in eruption have gone down over the last few days. We're at 25. That was a count that was done today. We've got the latest earthquake, which is the highest magnitude in the last 24 hours. As you can see, it's 5.2, so no real concerns there. There are more sunspots this week than there have been for quite a while. We've got 3 active regions on the sun. But having said that, the solar X-rays and geomagnetic fields are normal and quiet. Then we have the jet streams, and as well as I do, if you follow this channel, that there is a concern with the jet streams, that they are interchanging with subtropical and polar, both over the northern and southern hemisphere. We might have a quick look at that just before we end the video for you. What you'll find is that over the northern hemisphere there's not really much activity. Jet streams are very, in my view, from what I've been monitoring over the last year, it seems very quiet over the northern hemisphere, but a different story over the southern hemisphere. We might as well just go over there and have a quick look at that for you. So as you can see, jet streams are a lot weaker over the northern hemisphere, and it should be expected, because at this point in time, the Earth is at its maximum, or just going over its maximum tilt towards the sun at this point in time, and therefore the southern hemisphere is further away, putting it in the winter. But if you just have a look at the jet streams in comparison with the Northern Hemisphere, you'll see that there is a vast difference between the two. So to round up and summarise, things seem pretty calm, and we should be happy about that. Could be the calm before the storm. We'll have to just wait and see. Before I log out, guys, I'm just want to say big thanks to our patrons and those few people that support us now and then with a donation, and that's what keeps our observatory going at the end of the day. And you know, if I can encourage a few more of you guys to come over to the website, maybe one or two of you might click the donate button, because you know we have 11,000 people now every week come and view what we broadcast on that website, and it rarely gets pressed, and it is a bit of a shame. So yeah, you know, not much else to talk about really, is there, other than, you know, things are normal, and it sometimes is a good thing. Okay, as always guys, bye for now.